one step behind. Wishing I could read your mind, but I'm ready. Yeah, never ready. I wish I could have made it stop. The first time that you stood me up, I wasn't ready. Yeah, never ready. Like a forbidden fruit, I'm still waiting for. I'm still wanting more. Yeah, I know just what to do, but still I want all of you. Oh please, just give my heart a break. It's more than I can take. First you say you love me and you promise you will change, but suddenly you're gone, always on the run, playing with my feelings, and you do it just for fun. Hate the player in the game, boy to me they're all the same, but I'm ready. No, never ready. Yeah, met you at a coffee shop, had me a hello, what up? I wasn't ready. No, never ready. Yeah, like a forbidden fruit, I'm still waiting for. I'm still wanting more. Yeah, I know just what to do, but still I want all of you. Oh please, just give my heart a break. It's more than I can take. First you say you love me and you promise you will change, but suddenly you're gone, always on the run, playing with my feelings, and you do it just for fun. Yeah, just for fun. Yeah. Are you ever sorry? Tell me what's your deal. Do you ever wonder how I really feel? Every time you turn your back, I wish I was done with that. Many times I try to start all over. Oh please, give my heart a break. It's more than I can take. First you say you love me and you promise you will change, but suddenly you're gone, always on the run, playing with my feelings, and you do it just for fun. You do it just for fun. Hey, you do it just for fun. Started out just like a lovely story. You were mine and we were really happy. Came around when I was pretty lonely. Glad you found someone that I could be with. Never ever really crossed my mind that you were just hanging around. Never ever really crossed my mind that this would end up upside down. You and me cheated for a long time. You and so stole my heart, so stole my heart, so stole my heart, so stole my heart. It was all a robbery. It was all a robbery. It was all a robbery, 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 robbery. It was all a robbery. It was all a robbery. It was all a robbery, 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 robbery.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more Pokemon White 2 Wedlocke Challenge. In the last episode, I confused a lot of people. I did a little joke at the beginning that Headsman had died, and he really hadn't. I did that because everybody wanted him to in the previous question of the day. And then later that episode, he actually did die. We lost Headsman the Eradicate. And holy crap, it was like I was joking about his death and then it happened so stupidly like that. I felt bad about it, really. I really do. Headsman was one of my favorites on the team, even if a lot of people didn't really care for him. And I got a lot of support from him on that episode. And I really want to thank everybody that said they liked him and they cared about him. And I appreciate that. So, first thing I want to do for this episode, I have done training, as you might have watched if I put it at the beginning of the episode, which I'm sure I have. I trained everybody on the team to level 50. So as you can see, Toppen has evolved into Claydol here, and everybody's at level 50. And the level limit's 52, and the reason I did 50 is because DRAYDEN has some trainers in his gym. Throw every time I start. Stop. And we still haven't done the Shopping Mall 9 or Route 9 to its fullest yet. So we're going to be doing that. But the first thing I want to do this episode is actually talk about something. So, Throw, knock it off. Anybody that's new here, that's my dog Throw. He's horrible. He just doesn't get it. Like, he's bad. He hears me commentating, and he's on it. He's like, I gotta mess this one up. So I'm going to go over the team before I start talking here. But we're going to go into Toppen really quick. Toppen's holding the Light Clay, and this is actually a pretty interesting story. I saw the Light Clay in my bag, and I had looked it up to see if you could get one in Black and White too, and Azuraland, Cerebi, and Bulbapedia, every single one of them said you cannot get it in Black and White 2 until the post-game. Every one of those sites are wrong, because you can get it in Black and White 2 before the post-game. It's on Route 4, and I can thank Schmook1 in the comments for helping me find where I got this Light Clay, because I was racking my brain, like, where did this thing come from? That's where it came from. So, I was thinking it might have came from the Dream Radar. That wasn't the case. So, Toppen's going to have Earth Power, Reflect, Cosmic Power, and Extra Sensory. I can't get the Psychic TM until I get Surf, and I'm not allowing myself to go get it until I have a Pokemon that has Surf. Just because it's a pretty big TM, and it's not that big of a difference. It's only 10 power difference, and Extra Sensory makes Pokemon flinch. I know Claydol's pretty slow, but who knows? That might come in handy. So, the strategy for the gym is probably going to be leading with Toppen and using Reflect with the Light Clay, because I know he uses Dragon Tail, and this means any Pokemon that comes out is going to be much more tankier against this Pokemon for 8 turns, which is the best strategy I could come up with as of right now. Next up, we have Bartholomew. It has the same moves as of now, but the strategy for Bartholomew, since she's paired up with Toppen, is if she does have to battle, all of her attacks aren't going to do very good against DRAYDEN's Pokemon. However, in one level, she gets Signal Beam. And Signal Beam will be a great attack, because it's neutral against them, it's strong, and it has the chance to confuse them. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of something here. Probably Fire Punch for Signal Beam. Yeah, no, probably Power Gem. I'm not too sure. I'll have to think about that one. Kindle is the same. Seldom is the same. Is she? Did I teach Charm? I got rid of something for Charm. I don't know. That might have been a couple episodes ago. Don't mind me. Technotronics is the same, and Penelope is also the same. So, with that being said, I gave Bartholomew the leftovers and Kindle the scope lens, because Bartholomew having leftovers will be really good if she does battle a lot against DRAYDEN. It's going to be a really hard fight. You guys know how hard DRAYDEN can be. So, the first thing that I wanted to point out here is there was an interesting little thing that happened the other day. So, I had 617 subscribers when Maryland posted his final episode of his son, Nuzlocke. And in that day, I went from 617 to almost 660 subscribers. We're sitting at 667 at the time recording this. I gained more subscribers that day than I ever have before, and I really wanted to just give it time to welcome all of the new viewers to the channel. If any of you happen to be watching this video right now, or if you're catching up on something and you see us some other time, welcome. I just wanted to go ahead and do this. This is the only trainer on the route we hadn't fought yet, so I'm going to fight him while I talk about that. But if any of you haven't seen that, I left a comment on Maryland's video talking about, this is probably scrappy, isn't it? Alright, Pawniard's fine. So I left a comment on Maryland's video about something that happened in his son Nuzlocke. I'm not going to spoil it or anything. And I was talking about what happened in our black wedlock with Umber. And I was just talking about that casually and saying how important, how big of a fight that was, and how it's like the craziest thing that's ever happened in any series on YouTube ever. And all of you guys that have seen that knows that's true. And I was just talking about that, and that comment got over 100 likes. And you might be like, why'd that comment get 100 likes? Well, I want to thank everybody because, a young child probably a 9-year-old boy or something, said something very nasty to that comment to me. He was like, you only have 600 subscribers, I doubt anybody's gonna care. Oh wow, I never picked up this item. And HP up inside, can't H up. HP up, I'm sorry, I screwed it up, but that's from Musicality Mix, that's good. Wake Me Up Inside, that song is good. So we're gonna check the Hidden Grotto, but some guy said something really mean to that. And, you know, I was about to lay down to go to sleep, and I saw that, and I was kind of sad. And I'll talk about Hidden Grottos in a minute. I was kind of sad, and I got up to respond to him, and then before I could even get a chance to respond, all my viewers that saw that comment went and crucified this guy. You guys came to my rescue and slayed him, and it was like this big war. It's like, you don't have to be mean to the guy. I get it. He's probably younger. I have no hard feelings against him, but it was so heartwarming to see all of my viewers that saw that come to my rescue and talk down to this guy and protect me. And that meant the world to me, and that's why I got so many likes. And everybody that saw that went and checked out my channel, it seems, and it's just been really good. And I wanted to thank everybody that saw that and said something kind, because it really means a lot to me. I just thought I'd have to share that, since not everybody's going to see that, because not everybody watches Maryland. It's hard to believe, but it's true. Or they might be behind or something. Alright, so here we are in the Shopping Mall 9. So what I said about Hidden Grottos, I can never get anything cool from the Hidden Grottos. It's sad, but I went and checked every single Hidden Grotto that you can check, and I got one Pokemon. And you might be like, why aren't you catching it? Why aren't you showing it to me? It was a Species Clause. It was a Watchog north of Mistralton City, which Watchog doesn't count because we had Cheeks earlier on. And I find it kind of funny how, while I was training up Headsman's replacement, I find a Watchog, which was pretty funny. So the reason I'm talking to everybody in here is because there are trainer battles in here. Not very many, but there are, and I'd like to fight them. I think this girl just has a Minchino. Oh, a Chinchino. Oh, never mind, it's a Minchino. Well, that's just sad. You probably should evolve that thing. Olsen. Was her name Olsen? The Olsen twins? Yeah. Why don't they come to the Fuller House? Great show, by the way. I don't think it was Olsen. I think it was Olwen or something. Regardless, whatever her name was, her parents should be ashamed. But I've got a couple more things to talk about here. Olwen? Why do you name your girl Olwen? That's just depressing, honestly. So, I was thinking about the Bartholomew strategy, about how I need something for Bartholomew, and I did decide on Signal Beam, obviously, like I said. This girl wants me to buy a Hyper Potion, I think, so she's going to give me money, and I could leave and never come back with that money, but instead I'm going to go ahead and give her one of my Hyper Potions, and take her money, and her Energy Root, which I'm never going to use, but it's pretty interesting. So, I was looking at the moves that Ampharos could learn that would be good for DRAYDEN, and lo and behold, Ampharos can actually learn Outrage, which is really cool, and I would have definitely taught that, and I would have definitely went with that. I think it would have been really, really fun. But the problem is, you can't get it until Nacrene City, meaning I can't teach Outrage, which is a shame. That's the last trainer in here, that clerk-looking guy. I want to check out the mart really quick. I think this might be X items and such. Yeah, if there's a Pokédoll here, I'd like to buy a couple of those. Because, you know, it's good to run away from Pokemon. It doesn't seem... HP up inside! It's so good. Oh my god, I died when I saw that. Yeah, let's fight this guy. I'm a waiter who is good at Pokemon battles. So let's see how good you are. I hope you're better than Olwen. The Olwen girl. with the Hermanchino. I hope you have something a little bit better than an Olwyn. Oh, wait, Lou's pretty cool. And he has Liepard. You know what my Liepard has? That yours does not have? Signal Beam! That's what she doesn't have? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna discharge this guy. I'm not really worried about a Liepard, but, a lot of people in my Discord were like, wait, Ampharos can learn Dragon Pulse. And I'm like, you're right, Ampharos can, and there's the move tutor. Well. Not until Generation 6. Ampharos is not able to learn Dragon Pulse until Gen 6. So I was just like, well, that's just dandy. That stinks. So no Dragon Pulse for Ampharos, which is a shame, but Signal Beam would be fine. We'll just have to make sure Bartholomew hits 51. I'd like everybody to be level 51 before we go to fight DRAYDEN, but I'm not going to do a second little training session or anything. I just felt like I needed to have a little bit of room for when we go ahead over here, but with that being said, it's time to go over to the Dragon-type gym, the 7th gym of the game. I haven't explored Driftvale City yet. I suppose we can do that. This episode would be pretty short, just because we normally just fight the gym leader. So, let's do that, yeah. Let's head in here. I think there might be like a rotation battle house or something, maybe. This girl give me props, maybe. No, this girl give me props. I heard there's a prop you can get on your birthday. Well, it's my birthday. Give it to me. It's not my birthday, but, you know, nobody knows that, you know. Another thing I wanted to point out, I say that, I'm playing on my second 3DS capture card right now, and don't worry, there's nothing wrong with my other one, I don't think, but, it was this interesting little thing. I might show a clip here when I'm done talking, but whenever I go into battle with an Audino, or any trainer battle or anything, or any wild battle, anything like that, it, like, fades out, like the secondary sound, like, you know, if there was it's hard to explain, but if there was like headphones and there was sound playing in the left ear and in the right ear, it sounds like one of those sides is like really quiet somehow. And I might show a clip of that when I go into battle with an Audino. Normally when it goes it goes continuing, but it's like and it like pauses for a slight second, and it's really weird. And I thought there might be something with my capture card, so I went and got my second capture card. And what's funny is when a Pokemon levels up, that swoosh sound with the blue circle, it does no sound on my other capture card. But when I do this one, it does play sound. And what's really interesting, you might be thinking there's a problem with the DS. I'm playing the sound on my 3DS capture card through my computer. So I muted my computer and I turned my DS up to see if the problem was with the DS. And it plays completely perfect sound through the DS. There's nothing wrong with either of the DSs. So it leads me to believe there's a problem with my computer. Now, any of you guys that know anything about computers, let me know if there's what would be causing something like that. Is it just my speakers need to be cleaned out? Like, it just seems weird that one side of the sound would be softer. I don't know what would cause that. And if any of you do, let me know. I'd like to know that. Hopefully this isn't a rotation battle house. Yeah, I don't think that's in Black and White too, which is good because I really don't want to fight that. Like, I'm just being honest with you guys. I normally don't fight that. I didn't in Black and White, and it's just I don't know what they have. It's pretty easy from what I recall, but I really don't want to. Yeah, this is it, isn't it? Welcome, glad to see you here at the Triple Battle House. That's what we'd say a few years ago, but now trainers are seeing who's best at the Triple Battles. Alright, so there's nothing here. Good. We didn't do it in Black and White, and we're never gonna do it, apparently. And this house is weird. Like, these girls just try to mimic you and stuff. I don't really feel like dealing with it. You don't get an item from them or anything, as far as I'm aware. So, with that being said, it's time to go head over to DRAYDEN's gym. I believe I put Toppen up front, which is what I want, because the theme of DRAYDEN's gym is triple and rotation battles. And all Pokemon are going to fight. I'm going to use every single Pokemon on my team. I said that since the beginning when I started training. I'm going to do that. So if there's something... Like, these trainers are deadly. Be very careful in here. Somebody could die from the trainers alone. This is a very scary gym. Welcome to the Opelucid City Gym. Here's some fresh water. Stay hydrated. And we're going to go ahead and get our fresh water for Gym 7. Clyde's all like, how do you like these dragon statues? This gym was the only place in Unova with statues this size. Climb the dragon's head and aim for the top of the other dragon, where DRAYDEN, the gym leader, is waiting. Dragon-type Pokemon are his specialty. Just between you and me, Dragon types are weak to Ice-type moves, as well as moves of their own type, such as Dragon. Alright, we're going to go ahead to the top of this. Give me a second just to make sure audio is okay. It's been a while since I recorded. Alright guys, everything seems to be okay. Toppen is up front, Bartholomew, and let's think about this. It's going to be like Fracture and such, so Toppen in the middle would probably be the best, wouldn't it? And have Kindle. I'm gonna have Seldom. No, I'm gonna have Technotronics for this one. And then Penelope, Seldom, and Kindle can fight in the next one. So we're gonna do these 3. Hopefully this will be good. Yeah. Let's head up to the first battle. I'm pretty concerned about this. I really am. This is a hard gym. So I can skip some of these trainers if I recall. But I try to fight everybody, as you know. Even in gyms. Sometimes they skip gym trainers, so I might end up doing that. It depends. Let's talk to him. Always aim for the top, like a dragon taking flight. Alright. This might be a regular battle now that I think about it. And if that's the case, I really don't want to do it with these 2, but it looks like that's going to be the case. And he's got a fracture. So this could go downhill quick. Fracture level 50. If it uses Dragon Dance, we could be in sorry shape. Now, I'm going to switch immediately and use Reflect. Just because I probably am anticipating a Dragon Dance. That's just what's going to happen. And I have to put that Reflect up immediately. And it is going to go for Dragon Dance, which is so scary. This one fracture could sweep my entire team. That's how scary this crap is. It's not any good. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and put up a Reflect. Now, seeing as how... Oh my god, you jerk! What just happened? Okay, this just got real. We've got to take this thing out. Oh my god. I could get my entire team swept right here from a freaking fracture. I never dreamed it would use Taunt. Okay, we need to do this for realsies. I think Earth Power does more damage than Extrasensory, meaning we would only have to take 1 attack. Toppen, you only have to take 1 attack. Good. It's dead. Oh, God. Hopefully it's dead, because if not, he could sweep my entire team. This is why this gym's scary. A regular trainer could actually kill my entire team with 1 Pokemon. This gym is terrifying. Luckily, the AI is bad sometimes. But you know how bad I'd feel as a content creator if I wiped to Lucius here? Do you have any idea what that would do to me? I would be so upset. So I'm really hoping that his Pokemon don't know Taunt. Because if that's the case, we could be in some surreal hot water. This would be not good times at all. I'm hoping that's not the case. But if we lead with Toppen, Taunt shouldn't be a problem. Taunt could kill my whole team. That's scary. So, the one on the left's a rotation battle. I know you don't have to fight them all, but I might. Let's go to the right. I'm going to do triple for right now. If this is triple, I have no clue. Let's talk to him. Here we go. Offense is everything. Alright. Oh my god, this might be a regular battle too. What am I doing? Oh my god. Okay, he's got 2 Pokemon, and first up's going to be a Fracture, which... fantastic. It's going to be 1 level lower, but 2 Pokemon is pretty frightening. So I'm not too sure how much damage Bartholomew is going to be able to do to this thing here. I'm going to straight up go for Cotton Guard. And if it goes for... oh, it's faster than it? That's actually terrifying. That's actually terrifying. Don't use Dragon Tail. Don't do it. Dragon Dance. Okay. I'm just having flashbacks and nightmares from DRAYDEN's gym. Okay, so obviously a crit would kill me, probably. So I'm just going to go for Power Gem. Hopefully Bartholomew is good enough to take down this Fracture right here. It could use 1 more Dragon Dance before it's going to be doing normal damage to me. So hopefully Power Gem is enough. Not enough to do over half, but as long as it doesn't attack yet, we should be okay. If it attacks this turn, Dragon Claw or something will do normal damage because it's at +3, I'm at +3. If it crits me, I die, which is obviously a big problem, but there's really not anything I can do against it. See, I don't know why the AI is doing that. That's really scary, though. Can you guys imagine if it crit me right here? It would kill my whole team. And there's not really anything I can do about that. You know, what am I supposed to do? It's, like, nuts. These guys are freaking crazy. Alright, here's a Druddigan. We're going to do this one a little bit differently. I'm going to let Toppen do this with Reflect, but... holy crap. Like, I don't want to do this. I just want out of this gym. Dragons are scary with their dragon dances and stuff. I don't want nothing to do with it. So let's put up a Reflect 8 turns worth. That's going to be huge. See, the crunch didn't make any sound. Did you guys not hear the crunch make sound? That's what I'm talking about. It does that with, like, side effect sounds. Like, I don't know how to explain that, but we really don't want to stay in there. Crunch almost killed me. I didn't even think about crunch being an option. That's kind of threatening because DRAYDEN has a Druddigan. See, the crunch isn't making any sound, and that's just really scary. It makes me think there's something wrong with my computer, and I don't know why it's doing that. And I'm sorry you can't hear it or anything. Or maybe you are hearing it and I'm losing my hearing or something. Who knows? But I hope that's not the case. I'd rather be losing my hearing than there be something wrong with my laptop, to be quite honest with you. Dragon Gem? What? That's broken. Bartholomew! Bartholomew is dead! Oh my god! What just happened? Oh my god! Bartholomew is dead! Everybody's gonna die! Everybody's losing their freaking minds right now. From a regular Druddigan with a critical hit, Dragon Gem, Dragon Claw, what? Oh my god. Bartholomew. Bartholomew. Bartholomew, our Ampharos is dead. Toppen's gonna die too. All it takes is one crit crunch and we're done. Crunch kills me if it crits. Bartholomew. Bartholomew. Bartholomew is dead. Bartholomew. Oh my god. I don't know how many turns of that reflect we've got left, but I have to heal Toppen here because Crunch will kill me. Oh my god, what just happened? Drayden's gym is gonna be the death of me. Oh my god. As long as it doesn't drop my defense. I'm gonna go for extra sensory because we're outspeeding, and if I can flinch it, that would be huge. Okay, we just took it right out. No, Bartholomew. Oh my god, our original 6 is falling apart right at the end of the game. No way did that just happen. The second trainer of the gym, Bartholomew, isn't gonna make it to the end of the game. That's freaking mind-blowing to me. If we had Signal Beam, it wouldn't have made a difference. Maybe being level 52, but we couldn't have done that. We have to fight these gym trainers. What just happened? Like, everybody loves Bartholomew. I can't see anybody not liking Bartholomew. She has been one of the Pokemon... Oh my... I'm like shaking right now. No way did that just happen. That's like one of the first strokes of bad luck we've ever had this playthrough. Wow. Because of a crit Dragon Claw, Dragon Gem. Nobody could take that. That's ridiculous. I'm so upset. If I Cotton Guard, it would have bypassed it. There's nothing that could have been done there. It happened to crit at the worst physical time possible. Bypassing Reflect. And with the Dragon Gem, somebody calculate how much damage that did. That would have killed anybody on the team. Bartholomew is gone. Everybody, or like the leader, everybody loves Bartholomew. The Ampharos, the meme itself is gone. Oh my god. From a regular trainer, if I lost her to Drayden, you know, that's how it works. But from a trainer in his gym. Oh my god. Holy crap. People are gonna lose their minds. Right after Headsman died, too. With that, we have to say goodbye to death number 5. Bartholomew, the Ampharos. I look back on Drayden's gym in Black and White, and there were a lot of close calls. Drayden's gym is like the most deadly thing you can be in because of Dragon Dance, because of random trainers having a Dragon Gem. Excuse me? That's ridiculous. I know it's challenge mode. I don't think they have a Dragon Gem unless it's challenge mode. Somebody can correct me on that one if I'm wrong. But we had a lot of close calls in Drayden's gym in Black and White, and luckily nobody died. But this time, we got unlucky, and we lost our team leader in Bartholomew. That being said, I have to say goodbye to the first Ampharos I ever used, and the only Ampharos I will ever use. Goodbye, Bartholomew. Guys, I haven't been this messed up about a death on one of these playthroughs for a really long time. This is just out of nowhere completely crazy, and the crit definitely mattered. So we need to get a partner for Toppen, which is really unfortunate. And Bartholomew dying might have been a blessing in disguise. Honestly, she might have just saved our team and Massacre, because we really didn't have a great option for Drayden. And with her dying, I get to add a Pokemon that is a great option for Drayden. Now, I would love to use Nancy. I would. It would be so great. But and she'd be a great partner for Toppen, don't get me wrong. But there's one Pokemon in the female section that is just perfect for Drayden, and that's Silica. Silica the Pawniard evolves at level 52, meaning I'd be able to have her evolved. She's adamant. She's resistant to Dragon. It's just the perfect Pokemon, and she shares no weaknesses with Toppen. Even one of her weaknesses is immune with Toppen. And she's weak to fighting, with Toppen's super effective against, and resists. It's just the perfect pair. So as much as I want to use Nancy, I have to use my head, and I am going to be adding Silica, the Pawniard, to the team. So Silica is now paired up with Toppen. So training isn't going to take very long, because Silica is only level 40, which means I don't have very far to go. But I do have to get some shards for stuff like Iron Head, and potentially Ice Punch if she learns it. I honestly don't know. But I'm going to have to do some work with that. I'm not going to put it in a training session because it's just for one Pokemon. I'm going to do it on my regular DS and just relax and do it. And I will see you guys when Silica the Pawniard is level 52. I'm not going to risk it. I'm getting her straight to 52. Well, I'll get her to 51 and you guys can watch her evolve. So that being said, I will be back when it's time for Silica to evolve. Alright, guys, I am finally done training. Training didn't take that long, since Silica was only level 40 when it started, so that wasn't very much. But what took a really long time is there's a lot of move tutor moves that I wanted to give to my Pawniard. So I had to do a lot of shard hunting. It took me a while, but we did it. Now, I have a Pokemon for Fly with us, and you might be wondering, why are we here? Well, we finally got a Pokemon in the Hidden Grotto, and I'd say it's good enough to catch and use up our Hidden Grotto encounter. We got a Seviper. Now, Seviper gets Infiltrator as its hidden ability, which isn't great. And I did train everybody to 51, by the way. And Silica's only one Audino off of evolving, so we'll do that afterwards. And Kindle's in the PC for now. But it's time to go ahead and catch our Hidden Grotto encounter. I only get one. I know we could get something later on in the game, but it's so rare, I'm just gonna get it here. I also didn't check Route 9 again. It could have Bouffalant, but honestly, I think Seviper's just fine. So, our encounter for the Hidden Grotto is going to be... Actually, let's not do this with Toppen. Do this with Technotronics and Penelope instead. I can paralyze it with Penelope. Let's just do that. My encounter for the Hidden Grottos of the Unova Region is... a shiny Seviper? Not quite. Just a regular one, but that's fine. And it's another male, which, you know, it happens. But our Zangoose is female. Can you say weird pairing? If we had a Zangoose and Seviper paired up, that would be pretty cool. And I bet it's probably not happened before in a playthrough, but I would like to see it happen. So, let's catch this Seviper. I'll throw a Dusk Ball at it. Honestly, I don't know what to name this thing. I'd like to name it after something to do with, like, a Hidden Grotto, but I can't really think of anything, like... I don't know. I'll ponder it. I'll definitely come up with something. I know their catch rate isn't the greatest, but if I attack it, being 20 levels higher than it, I will kill the Seviper. So I'm just going to cut ahead to when we catch it. Alright, only took one more Pokeball, and the Rocky Helmet might have helped a little bit. So, we got ourselves a Seviper, the Fang Snake Pokemon. Constant polishing makes the edge of its blade on its tail extremely sharp. It is Zangoose's arch rival. It would be one heck of a story to say I had a Zangoose and Seviper paired up together, because everybody knows that they hate each other more than any Pokemon rivalry ever. So, what did we name the Zangoose? Mrs. Z, I think it was? So, I don't think there's anything we can do to relate to that. I don't know anything about Mr. T, but actually, I've got the best name for the Seviper. I got it. Alright, so our Hidden Grotto encounter, Seviper, is going to be named Mystery. Instead of Mr. T, we have Mystery. The Seviper, that is definitely funny, because it sounds like Mr. T and Mystery and Mrs. Z. Oh my god, that would be the best pairing ever. Like, it would be interesting. It's probably not gonna happen, but it would be one interesting story to tell, I suppose. So, instead of cutting here, we're going to go ahead and check out Mystery, the Seviper. And I want to evolve Silica, because obviously I can't have a Pawniard fight in the gym. That would be pretty dangerous. I guess we can go over everybody's moves. Kindle hasn't changed, so I can go over everything that happened. Nobody else has changed, so I guess I can show you guys Silica, our Adamant Pawniard, which is going to be really good with Defiant. And Silica's moves are Iron Head, Dual Chop, Foul Play, and Iron Defense. Dual Chop is going to be huge for Drayden, because it's super effective, obviously, and with the Scope Lens, I have 2 chances to crit with it. I just think it's going to be really good. I got Foul Play instead of Night Slash, in case they set up with Dragon Dance or something. Foul Play will do a lot of damage. So that's going to be our thing here. I also had X-Scissor, but I got rid of it for Iron Defense. For now, I'll get rid of Iron Defense after the gym, probably, but just in case I need it, I have it. And what else was I going to say? I got Iron Head from the Move Tutor. I know you don't get it until later on, and I needed a stab, good attack for now. So I got Iron Head that way. And I can't think of what else I was going to say. Oh, yeah. Silica, I guess we can talk about this while I find an Autono here. So, there's a really good thing that you can get in Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. I thought you could get it in White 2 anyways. This is where I've been training, by the way, because you can't find a Molga here. It's just Autono, which is so nice. It makes training so much easier. But, I was thinking, because Dual Chop has a 90% accuracy, I have a 10% chance to miss, which in a fight with Drayden could be life or death. And that would be really, really bad. So I was thinking, can't you get the Zoom Lens in Pokemon Black and White 2? And you can. In Black 2. You cannot get the Zoom Lens or the Wide Lens. Not the Zoom Lens, the Wide Lens, my bad. You cannot get the Wide Lens in White 2. Which is so stupid. It's only in Black 2, which really sucks. It would have made Dual Chop 99% accurate. But unfortunately, we can't do that. So I got the Scope Lens instead, which is also going to be good. It could get a crit for us or something. So with that being said, the replacement to the meme herself, Bartholomew, Silica, is evolving. And with that, with snoring in the background, we have Silica the Bisharp. So Bisharp is a really good Pokemon, especially since we have an Adamant one, which is crazy good for Bisharp. Let's go ahead and check out Silica now that she's evolved. She is our only hope for Drayden as of right now, because she resists Dragon. 155 attack with Dual Chop is going to do work. And defense being high and resisting Dragon, it's just going to be really good. Before anybody freaks out and is like, don't use Silica for Drayden, he has a Druddigan and it knows Revenge. I know, don't worry, I know the thing has Revenge. It was almost a problem for us in Black and White, but it wasn't, you know, it turned out to be okay. So let's head over to Opelucid City and check out Mystery the Seviper before we head back into the gym. Now, it's going to be scary, because we still have to fight one more trainer. I know there's 4 trainers in the gym total, I believe. Well, plus the one at the front, so 5. But I'm not going to fight everybody. After what happened with that one trainer, I'm just not fighting everybody. There's a triple battle and a rotation battle coming up. I'm just going to do the rotation battle. Honestly, I'm just skipping the other trainers. Like, I normally skip trainers in gyms sometimes. Sometimes. Especially in, like, Sabrina's gym and Fire and Leaf Green. I normally never fight the trainers in there. So we're not going to do it. Now let's grab Kindle back out, who has the leftovers. And let's check out Mystery, our Seviper, with Calm. Calm's a horrible nature, I think. Yeah, that's a shame. It's a physical attacker, man. It's actually a mixed attacker. I believe Seviper has 100 base in attack and special attack. So I guess it can do whatever. But I would have liked to have better attack than that. But Infiltrator's pretty cool if anything happens to use Reflect. I don't know. I'll consider it if a whole pair gets wiped out and pair up Mystery and Mrs. Z. I think that'd be the one true pairing that everybody wants to see. It would be perfect. So with that being said, I'm going to heal up, and I will see you guys back in Drayden's gym. Okay, guys. So one thing I wanted to talk about is how many repels it took me to get the shards I needed for Silica there. It took me like 95 super repels or something, so it put a big dent in our cash, which is unfortunate. I know we can fight the trainer on the left there, but like I said, I'm just going to do one just to get to the top. There might be more even above these two, and I really hope not. I think the one on the left is Rotation Battle. So we're going to fight that one, just because rotation battles are much safer. While I was in the Pokemon Center, I went ahead and put Technotronics and Penelope up front with Toppen in reserve. Actually, yeah, those two can fight. I mean, sure. I don't really see why they couldn't fight. If it is a rotation battle, Toppen's not allowed to battle. But I suppose that's fine. Let's turn on battle animations. Corm remembered. Corm's so good. It took me a while, but I finally remembered for once, right? Alright, let's go ahead and talk to her. And hopefully she's a rotation battle. Yes, in rotation battles, how the 3 Pokemon follow one another is key. That is right. So this should be the last trainer of the gym that we're going to be fighting unless there's more above us. I don't think there is. So here we have Veteran Dene with a Druddigan Fracture and an Axew. Okay, this makes me wonder. I know this is challenge mode, so I'm not entirely sure if Drayden... I know Drayden has an extra Pokemon, but I don't remember what that extra Pokemon is. So, since everybody out here is ground, well, Sandstorm will work. You know, I really can't give them time to set up. I think I'm just going to go for Stone Edge. And it misses. That sucks. Oh my god, Revenge. Yeah, I just was talking about that. That's going to do a lot to Technotronics, but not very much. A crit would kill me, but I'm still going to go for Stone Edge, and it's going to send out Axew. So, hopefully we hit here. Stone Edge is really risky, but it'll be enough to take anything out here, hopefully. Okay, we do hit. I really don't want to use Stone Edge anymore. I only taught it because it's really, really good in a lot of clutch situations if I'm willing to risk it missing. And a lot of times I'm not going to be willing for that, but I am going to be willing to do it right now. So, hopefully we hit. We do miss, which is so unfortunate. It might have saved Technotronics' life here, because if this crits, it would have killed him if I hit him. Okay, it wasn't a crit, which is good. And the Rocky Helmet's going to do damage. I think Technotronics has done enough here. I'm going to Flash Cannon with Penelope, and hopefully that Fracture comes out. And that's not going to be the case. Revenge could be really bad. I know we have Sturdy, so it's not a problem. Flash Cannon wasn't enough to take it out, and it is going to hit me with Night Slash. Interesting. It'll die from the Rocky Helmet, though, which is really good, and Night Slash isn't going to do much to me at all. Okay, Fracture's all that remains, which is a problem, because as you guys know, Dragon Dance Fracture is enough to sweep a team, so we need to be really careful here. I say we Flash Cannon it, just because 2 Flash Cannons would be enough, and even if it did Dragon Dance once, I don't think it has the power to kill Penelope in 1 hit. We do resist Dragon, and wow, Flash Cannon was enough to take it out in 1 hit. Really good work, Penelope. Awesome. So, hopefully, that's all we have to do in this gym, and it'll be finally time to take on the 7th gym leader of the game. I don't remember if there's another trainer. Hopefully not. Use some Moo Milk, and if you guys were paying attention, I did buy some more. Even before Bartholomew died, I had went and bought some more. Okay. So I know not everybody's at the level limit. And that's okay. We're only 1 level off. I just wanted to play it safe. I'm really scared. This gym is brutality, as you guys know. And this could go any way here. His Pokemon no Dragon Tail, I believe. And that could end up killing anybody on the team. If anybody gets brought out from Dragon Tail, it's got to be one of these 3. Toppen, Penelope, or Technotronics. Seldom and Kindle could do it. But it would be cutting it really close. Having Charm on Seldom is going to be really good for that, though. So there's not too much else I can say here. It's time to take on the 7th gym leader of the game. And we'll take this Dragon's Head all the way up to the top, where Drayden is waiting. With that cool little animation, they're going to bring us together here. It is time! The 7th gym leader of the game. We did lose Bartholomew, unfortunately. And she was so awesome. It was the first time I ever used Ampharos, and as much as I hate the Pokemon, I can't hate Bartholomew. She was excellent. And unfortunately, we had to lose her in a really stupid situation. But that's what happens when bad luck happens. Like, we didn't have much bad luck in Black and White, and we haven't really in this playthrough. But we did right there, and that's what happens. But Bartholomew didn't have much to do against Drayden, and I was going to be using her in Toppen. So, maybe, just maybe, with her dying, we can prevent any more deaths in this episode with Silica. So, Silica might end up being like Mantis the Scizor from Platinum and dying in her first battle. Or she could come out on top and be a team trooper and a leader for the rest of the game. We're about to find out. Let's just make sure we have Scope Lens. Yep, Dual Chop is going to be the #1 move for this. With an Adamant Nature, I don't see where we could go wrong here. So with that being said, there's nothing else to say. Other than let's talk to Drayden. Actually, let me make sure my audio is working just in case. Alright guys, sorry about that. I get super paranoid just in case something is going to happen and my audio cuts out in a big fight like this. That would be bad. I can also show I haven't saved anytime soon, just in case some people speculate you cut the save so you can cheat. No, you can see on the screen right there I didn't save or anything. So, with that being said, it's time to face the 7th gym leader of the game. The man himself, Drayden. He's one of the hardest gym leaders of all time. And there's nothing else we can do other than fight him, so let's talk to him. Welcome. Thank you for coming. I am the Opelucid Pokemon Gym Leader, Drayden. As the mayor, I've given everything to developing this city. As a trainer, I've simply been pursuing greater strength. But what I'm searching for now is a young trainer who can show me a bright future. Perhaps you can show me that future the way that Violet and Iris have. Time for the 7th gym leader of the Pokemon Black and White 2 Wedlocke Challenge versus Drayden, the Nuzlocke Killer of the Unova Region, the Dragon-type Master of Opelucid City. And first up is Drayden. Dang it! Oh my god, no, that's so bad. I thought he led with Fracture. That is so devastating. And here's why. Drayden is Dragon-type, level 50, and it knows Crunch and Revenge, and it could destroy Silica in seconds. I wanted to dual chop the Fracture and get rid of it turn 1, and then go into Toppen and set up Reflect. If it crits me with Crunch at any point in this fight on Toppen, this fight could end quick. Silica, you need to get out of here. Come on back. I need your help, Toppen. Let's go. Okay, please no Dragon Tail. Revenge. I expected that. Okay. It's not going to do very much at all to Toppen, which is good. But if it crits me with Crunch after I set up the Reflect, things could get... oh god, please tell me I gave him this Light Clay. I did. Okay. Toppen, gotta outspeed this thing. Reflect. Okay. As long as it doesn't crit. If it crits me with Crunch, Toppen's dead in seconds. That's all that I can say about it. Come on, Toppen. Okay. Crunch, crit, kills me. I know this. There's nothing I can do. I've got to go for Earth Power. If Toppen does die from a crit here, it should be at low enough health where Silica can come in and finish it off. Wow, that did, like, no damage. Excuse me? Please don't crit. I can't lose nobody else like this. Good. Okay. 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 Healing item #1 of the fight. I'm going to go ahead and use a Hyper Potion on Toppen. Alright, the Reflect is going to be going for a while now. It's going to last 8 turns. That should be enough to get rid of this Drayden, if nothing else. If it drops my defense, we could be in some really bad waters, too. And it doesn't seem to be doing that. So I'm actually going to go for Extrasensory. It's less power. It's going to do less damage, but it could make him flinch, which would be really good. It has a berry. Are you kidding me? Challenge mode. Why are you doing this? Dragon Tail! Here we go! Here we go! Penelope! 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 Please! Seldom. That's not good. This just got turnaround big. This is not good. This is not good at all. First things first, I'm going to go for Signal Beam. No. I need to just hit it as hard as I can. Crunch, that's right. Oh my god. Seldom. Okay. Psychic it. Now. Take this thing out of here. I don't think it will. Not quite. He should heal. I'm going to take this opportunity. We should be able to take a Crunch. I'm not going to play safe healing. As I've said this whole playthrough and all my other playthroughs, never heal anticipating a crit. It's just not going to work well for you. You can't do that. It's going to leave you in really bad shape. The Reflect is still up. As long as it doesn't crit, Seldom will live. Good. Psychic. And take that Drayden out. So, As of right now, Seldom and Kindle are in command, and that's not what I wanted to happen. This could go really bad because of that Dragon Tail. And next up, Flygon. That's right, it's a Flygon. Oh, God, no. Seldom and Kindle can't take a Flygon. Seldom's got to stay in command. Alright, I'm praying this thing uses Dragon Tail. That's really the only thing I can see that's going to save Seldom's life. I'm going to use healing item number 1 of the fight for Kindle and Seldom, and that's a Hyper Potion on Seldom. I've used 1 item for Seldom and Kindle, and I've used 1 item for Toppen and Silica. So it's going to go for Crunch, which everything seems to have Crunch. That's just fantastic. And the Reflect is off. Crunch won't kill me with the Reflect down. I'm going to go for Charm. Alright, we are faster than Flygon, which makes no sense. It's using Dragon Tail. Oh, God. It's using Dragon Tail. Here it comes, and it misses. That's actually kind of bad. I wish it would have hit me. Whatever. It's going for Dragon Tail again. As long as we can get some damage off on it with Psychic, that's great. Nice work. And whoever's coming in, it can't be Kindle. It's Kindle. Great. That's just fantastic. So, it probably knows Earthquake. Do I think Kindle can take an Earthquake? I really have no other choice. I don't think Kindle can take an Earthquake, but if I switch into Seldom, Seldom dies doing an Earthquake as well. It is -2 attack. I think Kindle can do this, and I'm going to rely on Kindle hitting with Hammer Arm. Earth Power is arguably worse. Our starter, Kindle, could die here. There's nothing I could have done. I had to stay in. No! Yeah! Hammer Arm! And it misses. Are you joking? Can I not have luck in this game? What is this? 10%? 10%? 10%? Dang it. Okay. So, Seldom has a lot of special defense, I think. Better than Kindle. I mean, right? You gotta be careful I don't accidentally touch somebody. That's a tough one. You know what? It's gonna go for Crunch after I switch to Seldom, which will, because of the Charm, will give me the best chance at surviving. I have to switch out. Kindle, you messed up big. I hope this doesn't cost you your life in the end. Come on back. I need your help, Seldom. Okay, this is like so much different than I thought this fight was gonna go. Seldom, you gotta take this Earth Power or things could get really bad. Good. Okay, healing item number 2 for Seldom and for Kindle, a Max Potion on Seldom. Hopefully it goes for Crunch and it doesn't crit. Because it being -2 attack, Crunch won't do as much as Earth Power is doing. And the AI does know that, apparently, because it's going for Earth Power again. Oh, man. Now is when the AI decides to be good. Nothing I can do now, I gotta go for Psychic. And it's going for Earth Power. If it doesn't crit, this Flygon will be gone. Okay, Seldom, Psychic, and take that Flygon out of here. So I'm actually terrified, because if Haxorus comes out right now, we could be really screwed, and it is going to be next. Next up is Haxorus. This is bad news, because if it sets up Dragon Dance, my entire team could be swept here. That's how bad this is. This is really bad, and I don't know what Seldom and Kindle can do here. I really have no clue. I mean, Hammer Arm's not going to do much. Bulldoze isn't going to do anything. Yeah, I need to do what Rose did back in Black and White. Seldom, you've got to stay in command, and next up is his ace. It's Haxorus. Dragon type, level 52. Okay. I have to heal. I have to. I need to hope it uses Dragon Dance. And I know it sounds really silly, but if I can get it to use Dragon Dance and then I can use Charm, I can make certain that its attack is doing nothing. All that it will be gaining is speed, which it's fast anyways. So I'm going to use my final healing item of the fight for Seldom and Kindle. If they can't pull this out, Seldom and Kindle will both die here. The pair that I knew I couldn't fight them with. It knows Shadow Claw! Excuse me! Wow. How was I supposed to know it knew Shadow Claw? That is just ridiculous. Honestly, the best case scenario is he kills Seldom and Kindle here without using Dragon Dance. I know that sounds really messed up, but he could kill everybody on the team if Kindle and Seldom don't die here. And if he uses Dragon Dance, we could be so screwed. I have to use Charm and let Seldom... It's using Dragon Tail! Oh my god. It's using Dragon Tail. Hit me. You've got to hit me and not kill me. It hit. Seldom could die. And Seldom loses 1 HP! Oh my god! No way! This fight's not even over. Middle of the battle, Seldom, you deserve one of these! Yes! It's not over yet, though. Seldom just saved Kindle and herself. Oh my god, let me explain what just happened. If it would have killed Seldom, I would have had to go into Kindle, making Kindle die as well. Seldom surviving gave me the chance to switch to somebody else with Dragon Tail, sending Penelope out in her place. And Penelope and Technotronics haven't fought yet, meaning they have the best chance at beating this Haxorus. Holy crap, Penelope, you gotta save this. Do something here. Seldom did not do that for nothing. We gotta hit this thing, Penelope. It's going for Dragon Dance, which is bad, but it cannot kill Penelope in one hit no matter what. Oh my god, it has Mold Breaker. I take those words back. Burn it! Burn it! Burn it! Burn it! Burn it! He burned it! She burned it! Penelope, you did not just come in clutch! Don't tell me you have a Lumberry. Thank you. Holy crap! Penelope just burned it on command. That's what I'm talking about. Penelope, hit this thing. Dragon Dance means nothing at this point. You are crippled. You are done, Haxorus. Flash Cannon. Hit that thing, Penelope. Take it out of here. Holy crap, why are we so lucky with DRAYDEN? I don't understand. Remember Black and White? That Haxorus is down. Get out of here, Haxorus. Nice work, Penelope and Seldom. Oh yeah, next up is his final Pokemon. It's Altaria. He doesn't even have a fracture. What? Well, we're in the best position possible for this. Come on back, Penelope. I need your help, Technotronics. Let's do this. All right. Let's go! Altaria is a dragon flying type. Level 50. My blood burns with even more fire at this age. I've still got some fight in me, he says. I'm sorry to burst your bubble and your bird. Technotronics! Oh, it has Cotton Guard. That could be really bad. Hopefully we hit and crit. Hit and crit. Technotronics Stone Edge misses. Of course it does. Dang it. This could get real bad. Sing! It misses! Stone Edge! Hit it! Crit it. Crit it. Crit it. Crit it. Not quite a crit. That's okay. We're out of Stone Edge. Not anything else I can do here. It's going for Cotton Guard, which is just stalling the inevitable. It could build up on me and end up killing Technotronics here, but hopefully that's not the case. With Rock Slide hitting with a crit, not gonna happen. I'm actually gonna go for Sandstorm. I know it's using special attacks, and Sandstorm's gonna boost Technotronics' special defense, meaning we'll be able to take more of those hits. And it's gonna build chip damage on Altaria, so even if I miss with Rock Slide, it'll die the next turn. Okay, Technotronics, finish this crazy fight off. I love fighting DRAYDEN because he is nuts. There are some crazy things that can happen, and well, we got insanely lucky. Holy crap, Seldom took a Dragon Tail with a Charm on 1 HP. Seldom already got one, but you know what? Who doesn't have one? Kindle already has one. Who else? Silica did nothing. That's hilarious, because Silica was my whole chance for this fight, and Silica ended up doing nothing because of Dragon Tail. Holy crap. Toppen didn't really do anything either. Wow. Yeah, I think Seldom's the only one that deserves it in that fight. Penelope's already got one, I believe. And if she doesn't, she gets one right here, but I'm pretty sure she does. So, yeah, from Roxy. Wow. That fight was nuts. That was ridiculous. Holy crap. If Seldom didn't live with 1 HP, Seldom and Kindle would be dead. Holy crap. Wonderful. I'm grateful that we had a chance to meet and battle. It reminded me that Pokemon battles are about working with others to meet our challenges together. And with that, we get the 7th badge of the game. The Legend Badge from DRAYDEN. Holy crap! Did you see Seldom live with 1 HP? It's not even like 2 HP or 3 HP. It was 1 hit point. Legitimately 1 hit point. Can you say Audino training thank you? Holy crap. Well now, you've obtained 7 gym badges of Unova. That means Pokemon up to level 80, including those received in trades, will follow your commands obediently. I also want you to have this. It's a TM that I'm particularly fond of. It's called Dragon Tail. And we get TM82, Dragon Tail. The move that saved our lives. Holy crap. Dragon Tail is a move that returns the damaged Pokemon to its Pokeball. In other words, it switches your opponent's Pokemon out. Professor Juniper asked me to tell you about the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon that created Unova. Please wait outside. And we will be doing that in the next episode. This episode was ridiculously crazy. Holy crap. It's 11 a.m. I gotta edit this and post this later today. But with that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. Even though we lost Bartholomew, it was a really crazy fight against DRAYDEN. And that's why I love fighting him. He's hard, but he can have some really fun outcomes. just like this one did. It could have gone bad, yeah, I know that, but it went great. And, well, all thanks to Seldom, of all Pokemon. I never dreamed Seldom would be what saves the day. But she did, and that's amazing. So, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, a like is appreciated. It helps out a great deal. And if you want to see more Pokemon Wedlocks like Pokemon White 2, feel free to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.